Hello, air signs. It is now your turn to get some of these dominoes. This will be a general reading for, I put a time frame on it or a gap of time on it for the first 3 months of 2023. That's what we're going to focus on. But we may tip into other months depending on what comes out. But for the most part, we're going to try to focus on the first 3 months of 2023. This is a general domino reading. All right. So let's get started. You are encouraged to take notes. I will be taking notes because it is a lot of general information here. I will be pulling a series of 7 dominoes. All right. I will give you what I feel as I touch and pull each domino or all of the dominoes and pull from the pile of dominoes, and then we'll go back through and decipher the combinations. All right. The first line, we'll be talking about you, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Let's see what y'all about at this time, how you feeling, how you will be feeling, what's coming up with you, what you're going to be starting. Let's get started. All right. Number 1. Let's see what we get here. All right, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Okay, so y'all are like the gold diggers of the zodiac. All right. Y'all are naturally the gold diggers of the zodiac. All right. Y'all get it done, or y'all do it, find a way to do it, or something here. Okay. I feel very professional right now. Like some of you in very professional settings should be looking forward to a raise. Professional settings, maybe getting a raise. Look forward to a raise. Okay. Some of you that have have labor intensive jobs can look forward to a status change. So and when I say status change could be, a promotion, and like you move from how can I put it, from regular worker to now you are general manager, or you're the shift manager, or I'm trying to think of good examples for status change here. But it's like or you can maybe move from a regular hourly employee to salary employee. So your status changes, and naturally, and most of the time, when status change, your finances change along with it. Okay. So some of you that have labor intensive jobs or demanding jobs where it's demanding of your time equals a status change, which naturally yields financial increase. This is for some of you. Okay. Remember, this is in general. Okay. Some of you may be offered a new job. So new job offers. That's the same as status change. So don't be surprised if your boss come in and offer you a new job offer or status change, or they want to promote you. That's just almost the same thing here. Okay. I'm getting unexpected revenue. Unexpected revenue in these first 3 months. For some of you, maybe receive some unexpected revenue. Okay. Could be a check. Something could have got lost in the mail. Grandma Susie was trying to send you some money the old-fashioned way in a card, and it was found, and you're just now getting the check. All right. So unexpected revenue here. You are reminded. This is like advice here for you. So you are reminded, this is advice, to be calm in your decision making. You are reminded to be calm in your decision making. Okay? Be very calm before you make a major decision. Now, I get that you may be prone to blow a gasket. Prone to blow a gasket. And I'm not talking about in your car either. I'm talking about you, your body. You are prone to blow a gasket, specifically in month 2 to 3 here. Like, I don't know if you're going to get hot-headed, mad at someone, blow up, have a shout match. I don't know, but prone to blow a gasket here. Like, I don't know what's going to set you off, but be mindful of your emotions. Be mindful of your emotions in month 2 and 3. Y'all better be mindful now. Month 2 or 3, that's what I get here. Let me go on and pull your domino. Ooh-wee. Let me go ahead and just get your domino right on out. See what we get. Have to keep shuffling, y'all. Nope, I haven't found one that I like or felt one that I like just yet. So we gotta shuffle again. And these are all face down, so I can't see them or the combination of them. Okay, so we're gonna do here and here. All right, so number 2, line 2 is going to talk about things close to us or persons close to us, like our best friend, family, significant other, our boss, or well, not boss per se. Our job is close to us. The bank that you bank with is close to you. Those 2 places, those institutions, they know a lot about you. They know how often you come in, how much you get paid, where do you work. They know where you live. So we're talking about persons, entities that are close to you. Here, partnerships also fall out here, connections here. Okay, so on your line 2, I get feeling forced to make a connection with others. Feeling forced to make a connection with others. This feels like around month 2 through 4 here. Like you may feel forced to make a connection with others. This can be surrounded around family. Okay, this could be surrounded around family and or our jobs or what we do for a living. I kind of when I heard that, it kind of felt like maybe you have to train someone that you really don't want to train, or deal with somebody you don't want to deal with, or work with somebody you don't want to work with. If it's family, you might be like, oh, I cannot deal with cousin Sabrina. And now because this happened in the family, I got to deal with her. It could be anything. I'm just giving an example. So this here feels like feeling forced to make a connection with others between month 2 through 4 here. Okay, I know I said first 3 months. Sometimes we tip over into other months. Okay, so this here, and it's going to be something or someone, entity or something close to you. Okay. What else we get here? Let's see what else comes out. Cousin Sabrina. Okay. Not really giving a lot of time to social. Not really giving a lot of time to social. Now I'm thinking, is this social media? Or is this like socializing in general? But I hear not really giving a lot of time to social here. This comes out in that time frame, also tipping into month 4. So we're going to put month 2 through 4 here again, because it's not really giving a lot of time to social. Like maybe it's feeling like grounded energy in your work or career. Grounded in work or career. Y'all are really not going to have the time, or not giving it a lot of time, not focused on that, because you're going to be doing some things, dealing with work and career, school, if you're in school here. All right. That's what it's like your time is, it's more focused on advancement here. Okay. Okay. Love life could take a hit. Love life could take a hit or slight suffrage. Okay. No, that's not what you want to hear, but it feels like for some of you, the love life could take a hit, slight suffering, because limited time given to it. Because of limited time given to it. Okay. I kind of want to ask, do you have time to eat? Because you're busy. It looks like you're busy. I mean, it really feels, the energy feels like super busy, and it really feels super busy. Like it really feels super busy when month 2 and 3 start to meet up with each other. It's like change in the workplace here. Change in workplace. Change in workplace. And I will put energy change in the workplace, month 2 and 3 meet up. When those 2 months, if for majority of you now, because it can happen 3, 4, but it's first how I'm feeling it for most. Change in workplace, energy changes. Feels very somewhat unsettling. There's some joys, because if you got a promotion or what, I would say this, it feels like more responsibility will be placed on the majority of you. Okay, more responsibility here. Like, I don't even feel like you will have time to poop and pee in peace. I really don't. I really don't. A lot of responsibility here. You don't have time for no extracurricular things. You gotta, like, if you do make time, it's tight. It's tight. It's on a schedule. Okay? It is tight. You're on a schedule. Some of you can look forward to an unexpected pay increase as well in terms of work. Unexpected pay increase. Like, it feels like a bonus here for some of you. It could be pay raise, but it feels like bonus for some of you. Okay. Now, line 3 here, talking about our expansion and growth here. Things that increase our money. Line 3 is also the end result of line 1 and 2. Like you would put together everything that I said about your 1 and look at everything that I said about your 2. And usually we get something that will make sense on our 3. All right. Now, I already said something about unexpected money, like bonus or pay raise here in terms of our work. And work is close to us because work knows our name, our social, you know, how many dependents we gonna have. They know our business. They know where we live. They know what day you're gonna get paid on. Okay. They the workplace, right? All right. So 3, increase, expansion, growth, things that grow, romance, love affairs here. Let's see what comes out. Okay. Let's see what comes out. Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Okay. This is not even inside of a 3-month window, but I'm hearing that some of y'all gonna have some fat pockets around 3-4. All right. Some of y'all will have fat pockets 3-4 months, 3-4. Y'all know what fat pockets mean. I'm kind of old school, so I don't know this new terminology. I'm gonna stick with what I know. So fat pockets, that means you can have a lot more money up in them pockets. All right. So this feels like around month 3-4 for y'all. All right. Some fat pockets. So let's see what else comes out in expansion. Now, this is on your line of expansion. Now, this is like making time for yourself. Like, it just comes out weird, like making some unnoticeable time. Making unnoticeable time for self. I don't know if you're going to be lying to the babysitter saying you got to stay at work late or something, and you actually going to get a massage, something like that. But it's like making unnoticeable time for yourself. Like, I don't know if you're going to use your time and a half, your paid time off, and you're going to sneak off for a hot flight somewhere. You're going to fly somewhere for a day and come back, like have lunch somewhere in another city, come back. You're doing some crazy excursion. Because remember I said you're going to be so busy, you ain't going to have time. And if you do have time, it feels like it's on the schedule. So it's making unnoticeable time for self here. That's on the line for expansion. You need that. You need that now. So that's on your line of expansion because it keeps you grounded here. It's probably going to be the one thing you hold on to keep you grounded here. All right, so I'm gonna draw an arrow here and put keeps you grounded. Keeps you grounded, like finding ways, finding creative ways, finding creative ways to keep yourself grounded. All right, that's what we're gonna write here. All right. Oh, you were encouraged to take notes. I didn't say that at the beginning, but you are encouraged to take notes here. Don't read it over and over though. What else we gonna get here? Let's see. Back to love. Back to love. You may see people. You may see some people, but nothing serious. And we're talking about dating, but nothing serious. It's kind of like you're doing it to make sure you still got a pulse. Okay? Because you're at work so much. It's kind of like you're doing it to make sure you got a pulse. Just to check to see if you have a pulse. Or if you still have a pulse. Because you're at work so much. Okay? Because you're at work so much. All right. Y'all don't have no time for no family nonsense. Y'all don't have no time for no extreme love affairs and nonsense. No time for extreme love affairs and nonsense. None. Like y'all don't have time. It's like when you out of the workplace, it's like it's almost like, let me go ahead and get all the shots I can get right now before I can go back to work. Let me go ahead and get all of this right now before I got to go back in. I don't know when the next time I'm going to see the light of day because I'm here. So it's like, y'all some busy somebodies. And it, like I said, it's like when that month 2 and that 3 kind of meet up. It's like when I see y'all busiest the most here. That's what it kind of feel like to me. That's what it kind of feel like. Okay. It's on your line of expansion. Or in this case, it's on your line of expansion. Okay, I'm gonna leave it right there. We're not going to go too much into it, but that's definitely came out on your line of expansion. We're not going to read too much in it. But let's see what 4 is going to say next. All right. Now, line 4, we're going to talk about our stability, whether it's our mental stability or our financial stability. Let's see what 4 is going to tell us. Okay. All right. So for your mental stability, all right, you may indulge in some things to keep your sanity. And if you are indulging in some things right now, certain things, you might do it just a little bit more. Like you might up it up just a little bit around month 2 or 3. So for your mental stability, you may indulge in some things to keep your sanity, just to make sure you keep it all together up here. You might indulge. All right. Whatever it is. Some people, might have they're good, or we might eat a little more out, or we might overshop. Okay, You might. I mean, just because I said you're going to be busy don't mean you don't have a laptop at home that you can't shop and get on all these sites and start just ordering up some stuff, or get on Amazon Prime. You might just, your mental stability, you got to do some stuff that seems a little normal, but you might amp it up just a little more because you haven't been outside. Okay. Also feels like less caring of others' feelings. Less caring of others' feelings. It's like if you're in work or business, it's like we are here to do a job. That's the energy. I'm gonna write over here. That's the energy. We are here to do a job. So we doing a job. Like chop chop. We are here to do a job. And what did I say about y'all? What did I say about y'all? Y'all are Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Y'all the doers, analytical thinkers, and y'all real big on communication. Real big on that communication piece. Like say what you mean and mean what you say. Did it say that in the email? Did it say that in the email? I sent you an email. As per phone call, as per our email, we were supposed to meet up at this time. Y'all big on that. Like anal. Very anal about it. Very here, y'all, and it's gonna get worse. Like, I don't know if it's the workload or what, but it's almost like it's you're like that. Because maybe everybody got somebody to answer to. So maybe you got somebody breathing down on your neck. And so because you got somebody breathing down on your neck, you breathing down on somebody else's neck. Like, we here to do a job. Get to it. Which means on our off time, we doing some stuff to make sure our mental is back together before we got to do it again. The whole dog and pony show tomorrow. Okay? Get what I'm saying? Y'all gonna be less caring of other feelings coming up here shortly. Are you employed by the same people I'm employed by? Well, come on, let's go. Let's get to it. So I'm getting here. Maybe a little harsh with your tone at times too. That'll go away. It's just temporary. In all, your goal here is to maintain stability. Okay, your goal is to maintain stability. Like I didn't come this far to be coming this far. Your goal here is to maintain stability. So if you're getting a promotion or something like that, you're trying to keep that, and you may warp into somewhat of a hole for a temporary time because you're thrown into a new position, or you're pushed into a new position, maybe probably not getting enough training, or it's a little more than what you expected. You were happy or maybe a little reluctant to take it, but you wanted it, and now we have it. And so it's like it's like almost like biting off more than you could chew, or it's not what you expected. Like I didn't know that so and so did all this behind the scenes, because I was working under so and so. I had never seen them do that, and now I'm in their position. It's a lot of work they got to do. I didn't know they have to maintain this and do all this day in and day out, and now you're in that position. Okay, I'm just saying. So you not gonna really care about nobody's feelings here. You're gonna get it under control though. All right, so let me pull you 4. Now your finances gonna be looking like they right so far. I'm not feeling like finances gonna be looking like feel like the finances gonna be looking like they right. It's like I'm trying to maintain my stability where I'm at. Okay. Now, 5 is talking about our challenges and changes here. The challenges and changes can be in any area, actually, whether it is usually I would say in our home or at our jobs or both, or it could be home, career, home, school. Mostly it's those two combinations, but it could be challenging changes in any area of our life. Okay, so let's see what we get here. Where would air signs be mostly affected? Where would our Gemini, Libra, and Aquariuses be mostly affected? Trying to make sure my notes is looking nice so we can go back through in a few. All right, so mostly affected in our careers, our jobs, how we earn or get our money. Mostly affect. So it feels like in your job, the challenges and changes, attitudes pour into home. So your attitudes pour into home life. Now you got to be careful there, because if it's too much pouring of a negative attitude into our home life, then we're going to have a challenge and a change there. I.e., if we have a spouse there, a spouse is not going to take too lightly of you. Take too kindly of you talking crazy when you get home from work because you had a bad day. That you might come home and your house be empty. All right, so be mindful of your attitude. I'm going to put that in parentheses. Be mindful of your attitude. Of your attitude. Attitudes pour into home life. May need moments of seclusion. May need moments of seclusion throughout the week when we get into this time frame. So maybe you all might be acting more introverted, like to reset yourselves from the woes of work and career, business, school. So those are all things that enhance us or yield us some money. Vocational tech stuff, tech schools, universities. Yeah, those jobs, career, all of that together. Okay. So you may need to retreat a little bit, be secluded throughout some forms of the week. Okay. Let's see what we got. Okay, we got to shuffle again. Okay. Okay. 6 talks about our relationship. And before we get into our relationship, please give me one moment. All right, I'm back. I had to take a small pause, just a very small pause. Please forgive me. Okay, we're talking about relationships. Now, the relationship can be in terms of our relationship with our money, our relationship in our love and relationships, like a friend, who you bank with. You have a relationship with who you bank with. Your job, you have a relationship with that. You have a relationship with a business if you have a business. This can be a sibling, a child of yours. These talking about any type of relationship here. Okay. It could be a relationship with your local grocery store. If you get them a hard time when they deliver your groceries or something, I don't know. But it's talking about relationships here. So let's see what comes out here on that line. All right. Okay, so y'all will need to place focus on your communication. Place focus on your communication. And what I'm talking about here is emphasis on how. On how. So, like, your tone matters. Your tone matters. Y'all might get a little rough in the first part of this year coming up, okay? Y'all might get a little rough. I'm just letting you know that's a warning. Y'all coming in strong, bold, and hard, all right? Your tone matters. You don't want somebody to go upside your head with a chair. You better fix that tone. All right? Fix your tone. All right, air signs. Because y'all got a knack. Y'all can move like the wind. Because y'all ain't air signs for nothing. You don't say something sarcastic and then you move. You know how wind just move? Like this the person. You say something smart to them and just move past like it was regular talk. Meanwhile, the person did they just say something to me and walk past me like I won't pick up this work chair and go? I will go in that. Watch your tone. Watch your tone. All right? Watch your tone. You want to watch your tone. Okay? Also, something about being respectful of other people's time. Being respectful. If you're gonna be late because your work, your workplace is demanding more of you, and if you're gonna be late for your personal affairs, be respectful of other people's time. Okay? Came out strong for y'all. Be respectful of other people's time. Try not to engage in unhealthy activity or activities. This means, examples of unhealthy activities, but stuff like gossiping, stimulants, staying up late. This is more like advice for you to help you with relationships. All right. When I get the information like this feels like advice for you to aid you in your relationships, whatever type of relationship it is. Again, it can be a workplace relationship, school relationship, love affair, family type relationship. This can be in terms of your health. If you stay up late all the time and you're not getting sufficient sleep, what's going to happen? All right. So try not to engage in unhealthy activities, eating late at night, stuff like that, gossiping, stimulants, things of that nature. Try not to engage in them. Okay. See what else? I don't think anything else is coming out here. It's pretty cut and dry. Unlike all the other elementals that I've just done, y'all are the last set that I'm doing. And you know, it's pretty cut and dry. I'm not getting so much like I got for all the other signs. Cut and dry. I know one thing. It doesn't feel like y'all gonna be doing a lot of talking in times of a dispute. Not doing a lot of talking. In times of a dispute or disagreements. Not doing a lot of talking in disputes or disagreements. And you see how this falls under your relationships? I don't know if you're not talking because you like, I'm not about to go back and forth with you about this and that's it. Pay attention to that, because some of those things might hinder your relationship if you don't engage in communication, healthy communication. Okay, so you need to pay attention to that. All right, air signs. Last but not least, sarcasm will get you cussed out. I'm gonna put that down there. Sarcasm will get you cussed out. Will get you cussed out and get you cussed back. All right. I couldn't even write that right. Sarcasm will get you cussed, slam out, or cussed back. Okay. However I said the first time, I don't know, but y'all get it. Get you cussed all the way out. So what I just say to that example where y'all think y'all could just walk up to Vanessa and say something smart. And Vanessa and I had to leave 2 days in a row because her baby sick. But y'all want her to be in there. She always on time. And you done said something smart to Vanessa and she a good worker. Cause your boss is on you. And Vanessa ain't never gave you no problems. And she got the time to be off. And you don't walk this Vanessa. You don't walk past Vanessa like the wind because y'all air signs. And you don't say something. And Vanessa done whipped her chair around like this. And Vanessa thinking about going upside. Y'all, all right now. Sarcasm gonna get you cussed out. Go cuss back. Y'all, be chill. Be chill. Because we got to maintain that stability now. Okay, let me see what comes out. Let me get you a domino out here. Okay. Now, line 7 is going to give us our overall luck on these next 3 months that we have to look at. All right, this first quarter of 2023. Let's see what our overall luck is going to look like in terms of our love life, our careers, business, career, all that goes together, school, health, and love and relationships. Did I say that? And our finances, I think I said one of them twice. So let's see what our overall luck is going to look like. And if it gives out an example or one specifically, it may not. Let's see. So overall luck. Okay. Overall luck and success in terms of our career and business relations. Okay, because some of you may have businesses. So overall luck and success in terms of our career and business relationships. This is looking like around month 2 and 3. Okay, around month 2. I'm gonna go ahead and stretch it out month 2 through 4. Okay, because 3 may leak a little bit inside of the 4. All right, so overall luck is there. Now, I already told you a little bit about the relationships. So love and relationship, I don't know if it's going to be any luck there because I don't know. I will say this, you will attract more something in terms of people. So it's kind of feeling like if you were off the market or not really focused on the dating scene, you now going to be attracting a lot of people that, I mean, I don't know, maybe they just, I don't know, it just feels like if before you was giving a lot of attention to the dating scene, it feels like later you will not be giving it a lot of attention. And because you're not paying attention and giving it energy, it's like all these potentials and wannabe suitors is just popping up, and they might be looking a little different than what you would normally be getting. So you will be attracting more suitors and potentials than usual. Okay, than usual, because you're not focused on it anymore. You're not focused on the love and relationship section. Okay. You won't be focused on that. So that's why you're going to be attracting that. Like it's like all of a sudden heads turn because you don't have attention to give to it. When you was looking, nobody was looking back really. I mean, they was probably looking, but it was slow looking. Like you get one here, one there if you dating. But now since you ain't looking and you ain't focused on it, now everybody want to be at your feet. That's how it kind of feels. All right. So that's, if you wanted to know how the luck will be looking in terms of your love, here you are right here. All right. We already talked about work and in terms of work and business. For your business folks, we got that. We got love. Let's see what we got here in terms of just giving it to us. So look here, I kind of looked at health. It's like, oh, I'm living my best life. In terms of health, I'm living my best life. Living my best life. So you probably, if you wasn't eating that big burger from Burger Joe's or something, that $15 burger from Burger Joe's, you living your best life. You getting 2 big burgers every week or something like that. You living your best life. Like, I'm at work all these hours in a damn week. I'm going to get this big burger from big Burger Joe's. You all living y'all best life when it comes to y'all health. Like, you ain't nothing. You living it up. You living it up. Nothing is being held back. Like, as hard as I work, this can't possibly kill me because I'm at work all this time. Me doing this can't possibly, me having 6 beers tonight can't possibly kill me. How? I'm at work. That should kill me. I'm always there. I haven't seen sun in I don't know how many days. So in terms of health and your health, your overall luck with that, this is what comes out. I'm living my best life. Okay. Your money, in terms of money, let's see, since you're breaking it down, sometimes they break it down like, well, sometimes I get breakdowns. I won't say they, but I get breakdowns. But yeah, y'all is really showing out here. Heck, money. We talking about money. Money is straight. Money straight. So I'm put it's gonna be straight, or it's gonna be lovely. Like, and you counting every penny. You counting every penny. And you might be counting every penny for something that's going to take place later on in the year beyond these 3 months, okay? So you count every single daggone penny that you got coming across you. That ain't gonna stop you from getting that burger from Burger Joe's, though. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Okay, let's see what we got. I need a domino out here. I'm still shuffling, y'all. All right, it's taking a little longer than I expected. Okay. All right, so now we finally got that out of the way. Now it's time for us to decipher because we have all 7 dominoes now. So let's get started, y'all. All right, go back to your first domino, or your first line rather. All right, first line. We have a combination here of a 3 and a 5. 3 was talking about expansion. 5 is talking about our fortune and luck here. And that combination means somebody is going to be, somebody is going to be very significant or be of some significance in these first 3 months. Someone will be of much significance in first 3 months of the year. It's like this person, if they're already in your life, it's like they step it up more in your life in the second half, between the second half and first half of February. Okay, if they're already present like that, it's like they step up their presence when it comes to you. They step up their presence. I'm writing this down. They step up their presence when it comes to you in the second half of January through first half of February. It's like all of a sudden it's like, ta-da, I'm here. Come on, let's step it up. It's like somebody, for some of you, if it's like your job, it feels like somebody handing the baton to you. See those races in the Olympics, like somebody handing their baton to you. Feels like that. So they might be stepping it up. If it's not somebody that's already in your face already, that you already, it's like they show up in month 2, or they make themselves known in month 2. Okay? Because maybe you have to work with them or under them. So not in your face yet. The person shows up. The person of significance shows up in month 2. Okay? That's what I feel here. Now, let's go back and read what I said on your line 1. Y'all are like the gold diggers, not the other word. Y'all are the gold diggers of the zodiac. So I said, those of you that are in the professional settings, look forward to a raise. Some that have labor intensive jobs, or hard jobs, dirty jobs, whatever, or jobs that are very demanding, there could be a status change for y'all. If you have a very demanding job, demanding of your time all the time, you may be looking at a status change. And status changes usually cause for a natural change in your financials, like your finances increase, your pay increase, or something extra comes along. Like there could be new job offers and unexpected revenue could come your way. All right. Now I gave you some advice at the very beginning. I said, y'all are reminded to be calm in your decision making. All right. And you're very prone to blow a gasket in month 2, 3. I really believe it's because of added responsibilities. I really believe it's going to be because of some added responsibilities here. Get a grip. Get a grip. Y'all gotta get a grip. That's your advice now. That's your advice. Get a grip. You're going to have to hurry up and get a handle on these things because we got to maintain stability. Now on line 2, we're talking about the connections, those that are close to us, like those entities that you involve yourself with, your bank, and especially your job. Places like that, they know a lot about you. They know where you live, where you work, your job. You know where you work, but they know how many dependents you have, where you work, social, all that good stuff. They know all those pertinent information about you. And of course, your family, friends, close friends, loved ones, significant other, things like that. You have a combination of a 3 and a 2 here. So look, okay, because y'all schedule gonna be so busy, a loved one may leave. Okay. So here I get a loved one may leave or old love comes back. A loved one may leave y'all in these first 3 months. And when I say loved one, this can be family or someone you have a love affair with. Okay? A loved one may leave or an old love comes back. Okay? 3 is talking about expansions, things that grow, romance, love affairs. 2 is talking about things that are close to us, people and entities close to us, like the institutions. That's what I mean by entities that are close to us. So a loved one may leave or an old love come back. It could be a combination of both, where as soon as somebody leaves, somebody come in. Okay? Now, this can also mean this can also mean like you would have to let go of hangout partners like your homegirl, homeboy that you go out with on every Saturday night or every Friday night, or y'all meet up at the bar on Thursday nights. You probably would have to let go of hangout partners and pick up relationship with a new partner. Like this could be work or business or school if you're getting tutored. Okay? Make sense? So you might have to let go of those relationships to start this one. Now, change is never pleasant. So let's go back to number 2, where I said you're feeling forced to make a connection with others in the next 2 to 4 months. All right? It's surrounded around family and or our jobs. Look what the combination that I got here. Surrounded around family and or our jobs. It's not really giving a lot of time to social. What did I just say? You might have to let go of hangout partners and meeting up on every Wednesday night for the bar or whatever you was doing because you got some stuff going on where you're trying to enhance yourself or maintain that enhancement that you just gained. Because if you was put into a new position, you got to maintain that now. You wanted it all the times ago, maybe a year or 2 ago. You wanted that position and you finally got it. So now you got to maintain it. Okay, you got to be present. Now, when somebody gives you a position that you've been wanting so long, it's time to perform. They may have said no because you weren't ready last year or the year before, but now you're ready. The baton is being passed to you. So now it's time for you to perform, okay? In terms of your love life, remember I said you could take a hit, a slight suffrage because of limited time given to it. Okay, a loved one may leave and an old love may come back. Not going to be much growth either if the loved one comes back. It's just it's like it feels like a stand-in, like something because the one that you was with, he or she may leave, and then you got the stand-in that comes back. Okay. So energy change in the workplace next 2 to 3 months. Okay, more responsibility. All right, moving on to our line 3, we have a 4 and a 1. 4 talks about that stability, mental or financial. 1 is that new journey, or this could be talking about traveling. I did not, however, feel like this was going to be traveling for you all. So this is like a change, financial change while you're on this new journey, because it's something new that's going to start for some of you all, majority of you all in these upcoming months. So financial change on a new journey. Okay. Financial change, or this new journey kickstarts a financial change. Because if you get in a new position, which yields a pay raise, that kickstarted some financial change there because you got put in that position. All right. Remember what I said about 3. Y'all gonna have some fat pockets around month 3 and 4. Y'all gonna be making some unnoticeable time for yourself. Like you might have to take a hot flight somewhere and be back in 24 hours because you have to plan your getaways. You don't have time for nothing else. You're not really gonna see the light of day. You at work, you working, you in a new position. All right. You have to do this to keep yourself grounded. And you got to find creative ways to keep yourself grounded, whatever, find other ways to keep yourself grounded other than taking hot flights and sneaking off to do something because you got the kid at the babysitter and you now got to think about what I'm gonna tell the babysitter. I got work late tonight. Oh well, she know I work late on Wednesdays, even though I got off early today and it's Wednesday. I'm gonna get this massage. She gonna have to keep little JoJo 2 hours a little longer because I'm gonna get this massage. Okay, so that's what I feel right here. No time for extreme love affairs and nonsense. You're not gonna have no time. You're in a new position, you're not gonna have that time. All right. Line 4, we talk about your stability, your mental stability here, as well as your financial stability. Y'all got a combination of 2 6s here. So this is promising of a very happy financial future. Okay. Promises of a happy financial future because we got that money. All right. We got that money, honey. So we gotta, we gotta live up to the expectations that is required for us to maintain that money. Yes, no. So promises of a happy financial future, but it always comes with a stipulation or something. You got to lose something. Every time you gain something, you tend to lose something. You got to miss out on something. Okay. Now you feeling like y'all gonna be less caring of others. Remember I said that. You may indulge in some things to keep your sanity. More money, more problems, right? All right. Your goal here is to maintain your stability. Okay. So you got to squeeze some time in for yourself. But when that song came up, y'all know that song I'm talking about. More money, more problems. Let me write that down. Song verse. More money, more problems. All right. Moving on, line 5, we're talking about challenges and changes. And I said that this could be in terms of our career and our job, how we earn and get our money. All right. That's where the challenges and changes is most likely to be looked at. Okay. So it looks like some of you all will be getting a gift, like receiving a gift of recognition, of achievement, or from somebody that's trying to love on you or want to get next to you. Okay. Like if it's someone that you were in a relationship with, they haven't seen you in a while, they might send you some flowers or a gift, like, hey babe, I miss you, something like that. If it's somebody that's coming back to you, like some old this wanna, you looking very attractive now because you got this little glow on you from this promotion or whatever. So you looking kind of good, especially if y'all broke up. Say if it's a love affair and y'all broke up and now you popping, they just happen to blow through town. Oh yeah, you looking tempting right now. You looking really tempting right now. I want to get back with that. That's looking kind of hot. It wasn't looking like that 2 years ago. I want to get back with that. And so they might, send you some flowers, a card, something like that. Valentine's Day coming up and you ain't seen them in 2-3 years or a year. And now all of a sudden they want to send you some chocolates and flowers, some, stuff, some romantic things. And you trying to figure out what's going on here. Okay. Remember what I said over here on 5. I said your attitudes pour into your home life. So be mindful of your attitude, because if you're bringing all that stress and tenseness from work, then you're going to bring it on in the home. And if you got somebody that you're living with at home and you haven't been able to spend time with them, and they only going to be able to take so much of your attitude that you bring home from work because you had a problem with little Sally, because Sally couldn't get what you were saying, and you like something wrong with her, or Ben couldn't understand what you were saying because Ben knew and he not catching on like everybody else, and you like, oh my God, this supervisor job is kicking my butt. I got to do this, and they hollering on me, so I got to holler at Ben or little Susie. Okay, it's only so much your significant other gonna take. All right, so be mindful of your attitude. You may need to take moments of some seclusion or retreat time during the week so you can keep your mental up, keep it together. All right. Now, 6, we're talking about relationships, okay? Relationships, you have a combination of a 0 and a 2. 0, think of it as being in the skyscrapers in New York, something. When you got to park underneath those buildings on ground floor, that's ground floor. Think of ground floor as you don't know what's going on. You have no idea what's going on in that building because you underneath. You can't even see what's going on at the street level because you're on ground floor. First level will be like the mail room. Second level will be like the main floor when you get in the elevator, from getting out of your car, walking through that dark, lonely looking garage to get in the elevator and go up to the ground. To level 2. That's where all the common folks are at. People that's coming in off the street that you couldn't see. They got out of a taxi. They going through the turnstile, the revolving doors. They going to the receptionist desk. That's where you want to be. Because when you get to 2, that means you're making connections with people to find out where you need to be. What level in this skyscraper do you need to be? Do you need to be on level 4, 5, 6, 7? Where are you supposed to be at right now? So right now you have a 0. That means you don't know. You don't have a clue. You kind of like, I'm lost right now. I'm a little messed up right now. And then you have a 2. And 2 is talking about those that are close to you. Okay, 2 is talking about things and people that are close to you. So you're going to have some difficulty in your relationship. Difficulties in your relationships. I will say relationship. Difficulties in relationships. Okay, difficulties. All right, they can be overcome, provided that you follow the advice that I gave you here. You got to watch out for your sarcasm, how you talk to people. Don't engage in unhealthy activities. Okay. This causes difficulties in our relationships, and this looks like it lasts for 2 to 3 months. Lasts for 2 to 3 months. This is not for everybody. This is for some because, of course, this is a general read. Okay, so difficulties in our relationships or relationships with whatever. Like if you start doing unhealthy things, your relationship with your health is going to take a hit, right? If you start overindulging and shopping online because you feel like you never get to go nowhere, but you buying clothes that you never can wear, there's going to be difficulty in your relationship with your cash flow, wouldn't you say? All right, those are just some examples. Be creative with what you think might happen in other relationships, in other areas of your life. Difficulties in relation. You have a relationship with your family, that's love and relationship. Your spouse, love and relationship. Your money, that's your finances. Health is health. Your job, if you go in there and start talking crazy to people just because you became a supervisor, you're gonna have problems in your relationship with your work, with people that you work with. Okay, so be mindful of that. I'm gonna write down here big bold letters. Be mindful. All right. Now, number 7. Number 7 here. We talk about overall luck, and you got a lot of examples here. Remember. Okay, so we got a 2. 2 again. Here is that 2. Things that are close to you or institutions that are close to you. Entities or institutions that are close to you here. And then you got a 4 that's talking about your mental stability, financial stability here. Okay, so you might have to lose something in order to gain. Overall, you may have to lose in order to gain. It feels like it's part of the territory in order to move up in corporate America. For some of you, it's part of the game in corporate America. I don't know why corporate America came out so natural here, or it's with any job or anything. Like if you was trying to be a doctor, I would think that you would have longer study hours than somebody that's just going to school to be I don't know, somebody that's working on a washing machine or something. I don't know. So you have longer study hours. You can't really be screwing up when you playing around inside of somebody's body here. It comes with the territory. You may have to lose in order to gain. Whatever you have to lose in order to gain whatever you're trying to gain. Remember, look back what I said about your overall luck here in terms of your work and business, overall luck and success in terms of a career and business relationship that comes around month 2 and 4. Start to look good on you. Everything's starting to look good, or you may get word of some enhancement or increase or something starting to look good. Now, in terms of your love, I said, let's recap, you will attract more suitors and potentials than usual because you're not focused on the love thing. You don't even have time. So before, when you was just usually stopping by to get your morning cup of coffee before you head into work, nobody was looking at you. Nobody stopped. Now you getting stopped in the parking lot. You can't even make it from the door to the car without somebody stopping you because they looking at you. For men, the women might be looking at you extra hard. You like, dang, if I ain't had to go to work, I'd try to talk to that. But you got to go. You got to go. In terms of your health, y'all living your best life. Remember what I said about that burger from Joe's? Y'all trying to get that $15 burger. You ain't never spent $15 on a burger, probably. Never. And then you in there getting $5 shakes, $15 burgers, and $3 fries. Y'all never did that before. But now y'all living y'all best life. I mean, I'm talking about y'all getting the best of the best now because you like the hell with health. I work these long hours. I'm going to do me. I'm going to do me. If nothing else, I'm going to do me however I could do me. Health is out the door. I'm getting this with all this grease running down my arm. I'm getting it. All right. Next, I said in terms of your money, it's going to be lovely. And that came out early on too. Like y'all money was going to be straight. I don't know which number that was, if it was on y'all 3 and 4, but we already know that money was going to be fine. I said on your 3 here, I'm looking at it. Where I said some of y'all will have fat pockets. Majority of y'all, remember, this is general reading. All right. This is y'all domino reading. Your general domino read for Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, air signs. Take heed to the advice that I gave you. All right, because you want to maintain that stability. So please recap, take notes if you have to, so that we can maintain our relationships. Some stuff can't be helped, but you have to do the best you can in terms of what comes with the territory of your growth. Okay. Again, this is your read. I hope y'all have a lovely, lovely, lovely entrance into the year of 2023. And I hope to see you back again for your next general domino read. Until then, bye-bye.